let's spend a few minutes together today talking about the subject of procrastination. According to researchers, it's a subject that 95% of us deal with on a recurring basis. And just so you are aware, for those 5% of you who claim that it doesn't affect you, well, I believe you're probably lying. Now, I want you to track with me for a moment while we participate in a little experiment that will help us understand procrastination. I want you to think in your life about some activities that you really enjoy doing. That given the opportunity to do these activities, you would not hesitate to do them. Now, as you think about these activities, my guess is that for you, they are fun. That is, you enjoy doing them. They're fulfilling. That is, they make you feel good about your life. And they're rewarding. That is, they offer some short-term benefit for you. It could be golf or travel or shopping, a host of activities. Then given the moment to do them, we would do them in a second. Now I want you to flip this around and I want you to think about something that you don't enjoy doing. Something that if given the opportunity, even though you know that it needs to be done, you will avoid or put off doing this. Now as you think about these activities, my guess is for you, these would not be considered fun activities. They might even be boring or tedious. You certainly don't find them fulfilling. They're probably frustrating. And they don't provide for you, as you see it, any short-term rewards. They may even be painful to do them in the short term. These are easy to spot. Maybe cleaning out the garage, losing some weight, filling out an expense report. But these things can be even more significant in our lives. They might be having a really difficult conversation with someone you hurt or who hurt you. They might be sitting down with your calendar and rearranging your schedule so that you can spend more time with people that you love. Or they might even be sorting through your finances and cutting out unnecessary spending so that for the sake of short-term sacrifice, you can have long-term financial stability and security. You see, it's easy to discover why we put some of these things off, why we procrastinate, why it's easier to watch Netflix than deal with real-world problems, why we'd rather check Facebook than tackle our finances. You see, we are people who think short-term. We crave fun, instant gratification, personal fulfillment. That's why procrastination, when it comes to the essential things that really matter long-term, that's why it's so easy. And procrastination can become habitual to the point where it seems normal for us to put things off. And not just put things off for days, but sometimes for weeks, months, and even decades. But what if we took a long-term perspective? What if we sacrificed for a moment our craving for short-term fun for the sake of long-term fulfillment? What if we made a list of the hard things that we need to address? And instead of putting those things off, we deliberately choose to do the hard things first, to tackle them today, to tackle them now. Now, to be sure, it's not going to be easy, but just think about how much different the future could be. Instead of making excuses about why we're putting things off, instead of waiting for next week, next month, next year, why not start tackling the hard things today? Novelist Stephen King once said, "Amateurs sit and wait to be inspired. The rest of us, we get up and go to work." You know, that's not bad advice. So for the sake of some short-term effort and pain today, just think for a moment how much better your tomorrow can be if you start tackling the hard things in your life. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Live and Lead. Thanks for your support of the E2 initiative. To learn more about our ministry to pastors internationally, helping underserved pastors gain much needed education, you can go to e2initiative.org.